A 5-match ban has been proposed for Bruno Fernandes by the referee support after his action of really pushing the assistant referee in the game of Liverpool. Welcome to United Matters channel. Erik ten Hag is standing with Bruno Fernandes after all rumors loitering around yesterday that the players at United are really not so much interested in his works at Old Trafford, and they've also gone ahead to confirm to us that the players are 100% standing with Bruno Fernandes and no one is questioning his captaincy role at Manchester United. And you know who is really masterminding this, and it has to be Harry Maguire, because he's trying to capitalize onto this moment to leak out stories in the media that Bruno is not liked. Who could support such a story? Who could? No one, according to me. Rokan David is my name. United Matters channel is the YouTube channel. Wayne Rooney's son, known as Kai Rooney, is also one of those young stars that wants to break into that United team and so much ready to go on and really perform. When you look at how he's performing, left-footed, scoring goals, his skill set is really out of this world. But one thing that surprised me about the young boy, he knows that it's all about hard work. I think it's something that his father has always told him, that in everything I'm doing, in everything I'm going to do, it's all about hard work. Louis Saha is another one who has come out and really defended Bruno Fernandes, that even Roy Keane used to do that at Old Trafford. And lastly, Erik ten Hag has gone ahead and really told his players that this is not down the road. The 7-0 against Liverpool does not rubbish away all roses away, all washes away, all the good work and hard work we've put in ever since the season started. Don't forget to subscribe, smash the black button that has the word subscribe, and smashing it in the notification bell, that whenever you get notified every time I upload a video onto this channel. Now, the referees are really trying to put Bruno to the sword. There is the ref support CEO, just like someone doing a Ronaldo celebration and Cruyff turn. Children will mimic what they see on TV. We are talking about a world-class official being pushed in the back here. Fernandes behaved like an entitled child. Then he said, and then he calls for a 5-game Bruno Fernandes ban. Now, the FA said they're not going to ban Bruno Fernandes. Why? The assistant referee and the referee never indicated that push into the match report, meaning that the assistant referee never saw it as something important or something so much idealistic for him to deal with it. It looked like a simple part. You get? Then what shows that it was nothing to the referee and the assistant referee? The assistant referee never talked to the referee. Remember, they are having side ear microphones and they would be communicating to one another. If at all it was so much harsh on him, he would have really communicated to the ref that, please, Bruno has done this. And secondly, if at all you never knew, in the game of football, these assistant referees also have what we call yellow cards. They issue yellow cards. If it was so much serious, a yellow card would have been issued to Bruno Fernandes by that assistant referee. I've seen it on several occasions. Assistant referees issuing red cards. And this has been so much championed by the English media. Do you know why? Because their captain, or the captain of the team, who is supposed to be Harry Maguire, is no longer playing. And Bruno has a winning percentage of close to 67% every time he's captain. That of Harry Maguire was around 48-50. Yes, those are stats that we are really reading from Google. You get? So, the shame that their captain is getting, they are trying to fight Bruno Fernandes because of that. If it was Harry Maguire who was putting in such performances, the entire English media wouldn't have gone for him. Now, we lost 5-0 to Liverpool. We lost 4-0 at Anfield last season. Harry Maguire was part of that team. And very many other annihilations we've gotten. Leicester City. We lost to Leicester City in the season they sack Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. I think it was 4-2. Out of the 4 goals we conceded, Harry Maguire was the reason as to why we conceded 3 of those. You get? Watford, the game that leads to the sacking of Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, we conceded 4. The first 2 goals, we conceded them because of Harry Maguire. And we had got one back because the first half ended 2-0. And United had really pulled one back through, is it Danny van de Beek? Yeah, Danny van de Beek. Because the manager introduced Sancho and Danny van de Beek after half-time. Then, 10 minutes later, as we are really capitalizing to pressurize and find ourselves in a position of really scoring an equalizer, Harry Maguire gives the ball away and fouls Dennis, the centre forward of Watford. Guys, did any of the news come out to slate Harry Maguire? I think Harry Maguire has bottled very many games in his spell at Manchester United than Bruno. You get? I didn't see anything bad Bruno did that cost us a goal, though he played very badly and was played out of position, but I didn't see him do anything that costed us a goal on Sunday. The players I know that costed us goals, Luke Shaw and Anthony. That's it. So, as it stands, this is just a mission to destroy Bruno Fernandes and taint his image in front of the people around the world, you get? By the English media. Gary Neville, one of the legends of the club that we all respect a lot, came out and filed an allegation on national TV, millions and millions of people watching, that Bruno Fernandes wanted to get off. When you watch that video, Bruno never wanted to get off. Elanga was on, Rashford was off, and he was just asking the manager, what is my new position now? That's it. So, it looks like this was planned, but it has fell down. I 100% believe that Bruno in games is petulant. You get? Has a childish behavior, falling down and doing what? But to me, I believe that doesn't call for him to be decaptained or to be disarmband. No way, no way. Just one game. Guys, Bruno has been amazing. Do you know how many games we've won when Bruno is really the captain on the field of play? Very, very many. And Louis Saha, a former centre forward at Manchester United, has said, I think Bruno Fernandes wants to win, and that's what I see in him. If the players around him are unhappy with his body language and are worried about being criticized by their captain, change jobs. That's it. Then he said, you accept these things. Roy Keane used to do it too. He always looked for a reaction, whether it was right or not. So, and Bruno is a very good captain. He's a very good captain that has really given us lots of wins as a team of Manchester United, and we are proud of Bruno Fernandes. We are proud of Bruno Fernandes, and we are standing with Bruno. Now, even Erik ten Hag has not been moved with what's going down in the media. He has gone ahead and said, all right, there are no signs that Erik ten Hag is going to take the armband off Bruno Fernandes in the short term, as such a move risks attracting unnecessary attention in the final weeks of the season. And for the manager I know, in Erik ten Hag, there is no way he's going to dethrone Bruno Fernandes off his captaincy. You get? Harry Maguire and his clique, I think doesn't have a clique now, because Erik ten Hag has really gone ahead to knock down that ego, knowing that he's the man in charge. They know what happens when you mess up at Manchester United when Erik ten Hag is in charge. They all know that he's not going to put this man down. These players can't turn around Bruno Fernandes as it has been put out in the media, because all the entire 11 players on the field of play did nothing on that day. And Erik ten Hag is standing with his captain, and on Thursday, there we go, he's returning as the captain of United. Even on Sunday, when you're playing Southampton, he's going to be the captain. So, and I think I cannot bring on Maguire. I think what Maguire and what the English media was really moving is going to backfire to Harry Maguire. even though Erik ten Hag had a thought that Harry Maguire is going to start on Thursday, that has totally changed. That has totally changed because when Harry Maguire starts, what does that mean? It means Bruno Fernandes is not going to be captain. You get? If he doesn't start, if he starts Harry Maguire, that means he's adding more beef to what the media is saying, that the player known as Bruno Fernandes has lost faith and trust from the players around him. So Harry Maguire has to warm the bench. I think it's going to be Lisandro Martinez and Victor Lindelof playing into the central defense partnership. That is it. So, as I've always told you, there are things you do with thinking that you are going to hurt one, to haunt, or really hurt the player, or hurt the other, yet you are helping him. The English media has just seen itself denying Maguire a game to start, the game of Rio Betis on Thursday. That's it, because if Ten Hag starts Harry Maguire and Bruno, Harry Maguire will be the captain, you get? So, he has to make a statement that the captain of this team is Bruno Fernandes Borges. After that, we've been told what Erik ten Hag has told his players after that 7-0 humbling at Anfield. Chris Wilder is a football writer for the Daily Mail, is behind the story, as well as the Ten Hag's message to United players after the loss of 7-0 to Liverpool was, what happened doesn't destroy all the hard work we had done this season, all we have done this season. He told them to be hungry to put things right. All right. And you know that he promised them that if at all they put up such annihilating performance that ashames the shirt of United, he's going to go out and really demote them to the under-21s. And this is what I don't agree with. Chris Wold again is telling us that the 2 days of training for Manchester United leading up to Liverpool are said to have been below par. Who is judging this? Who is judging this? This manager is elite at preparing training sessions. He's a manager who is obsessed for the next game after finishing the game that is in front of him. Look at the first half. So, you mean the players trained to play only 45 minutes because the first 45 minutes were really flamboyant. They are really interesting. You get? Why did they have to capitulate in the second half? Why? Why? I don't agree with that. That is a story put out to undermine Erik ten Hag. We love Erik ten Hag, and he has been a man who has been putting in efforts to see that United gets back to where it's supposed to be. And I can't call that 2-day training on Friday and Saturday that they were below average. No way, no way, no way. He knows what playing Liverpool is. He brought in his players, and they let him down. Although he made some bad substitutions, but he was let down by the players. So, as it stands, I believe in Erik ten Hag, and he's going to make things right with his players because we've bounced back like this several times, all on several occasions. Now, let's sum up this episode, the first episode of the day, with a story coming in from the son of Wayne Rooney. Wayne Rooney has a son who plays for Manchester United. He's known as Kai Rooney. He has gone ahead to issue a message outside to us, the fans of United, that in 10 years, hopefully, I'll be playing in the Premier League for Manchester United. That's where I see myself, but I've got to make it happen with the hard work and everything behind the scenes. So, the boy is really knowing that hard work is the way to go. And he's the son of Wayne Rooney, the legendaries of Manchester United. And Rooney is really one of those that you would reckon with, that they stood in for this club and made it great. Every time he was donned onto that shirt of Manchester United, he never looked like he was willing to down tools. He always did the needful, and obviously he found himself in positions of really winning aspirational trophies. That is why Rooney and his son, Kai Rooney, as he really signed a contract with Manchester United, and I think he's now 10, 11 years. So let's pray to it that his dream comes to pass because he's a very good player, left-footed, scoring in goals left, right, and center. So he enjoys the game, and the skill set he's having is more than that of Wayne Rooney. That's it. The skill set is really great and good. So as it stands, United and Bruno Fernandes are at par. They are calling in for 5-match ban. That is the referee support. FA said no, but let's wait and see how that is going to unfold. So your thoughts on all what we've tackled into this first episode of the day are welcome in the comment section below. Rock and David remains my name, guys. I sign out for now. See you later in the next 3 hours. Remember, a live video is also going to be done today. I'm out.